Well, hello there, and welcome back to our Clash Royale video, where today we're gonna do a bunch of random stuff. So first off, let's start off this video. Super Magical Chest, 1 in 500. Yes, my third Super Magical Chest in my profile. This is circa how many wins I got. So in terms of like getting it every 500, it's pretty average. But of course, they made this change a lot later. In Clash Royale, like I think it's a lot later than when they added Super Magical Chest. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I got it unsuspectingly. I don't use stats royale to track my chest because I simply don't care. I don't think Super Magical Chest, Legendary Chest, Epic Chest, especially Epic Chest and Legendary Chest, I don't think they're that impressive. Especially after you're like 4,000 trophies. Because like if you're 2,000 trophies, trust me, a Legendary Chest and a Super Magical Chest, they're like almost game changing. But anyways, I'm just gonna jam it open. I don't want to waste time. Let's just open it up and see. And let's see what I get before I really dive into more of Super Magical Chest. I think I already talked about Super Magical Chest in my other video that I opened the Super Magical Chest. But I'm getting 3 golems, which is good. I really need more golems. 3 skeleton armies. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna get a legendary at this rate. Sadly. 65 elixir collectors. You know what? I'll take it. 606 ice spirits. Heck yes, ice spirit, man. This is one of the cards I want to get to level 13 first. 93 tombstones, 21 execution, and it does look like I'm gonna get a legendary here. Super excited. What can it be? The legendary chance on Super Magic Set are just so high right now. Lava Hound. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. So let's just review the chest. Three golems, 3 skeleton armies. They're really wanted in donations. Also, skeleton army and golem are just really good cards, so that's pretty good. 65 elixir pumps. You know what? Elixir pump is kind of bad. Ever since they nerfed it to cost 6 elixir. And was that before or after the health buff? I think the health buff really nerfed it as opposed to the elixir buff. Because I felt like the health buff made it not a good defense when it really is a defense, right? 606 ice spirits, 93 tombstone. I use both of them. I love that. 21 executioners. Screw it. A level 6 executioner would be pretty powerful. And I did use it a while in my hog deck. And a lava hound, guys. Alright, I was gonna bash on the Super Magical Chest saying how even though they barely appear, they don't really yield a lot of stuff. I mean, sure, they yield a lot of golden cards, but like, let's be honest here. What are the chances that those cards are going to be exactly what you use in your deck? And this Super Magical Chest definitely has been one of the best chests I've ever gotten, just because of so much versatility in here. Like I'm using 3 of these cards in my decks, and then the rest of them are just good. So this is a really good chest. And with that Lava Hound, I bought 2 in the shop, and now I can upgrade my Lava Hound to level 4 or level 3, I should say, which is awesome. Oh yeah, and it also completes your quest in one try. That's a pretty important point to say too. But yeah, dang, that's insane. Man, now I want a level 3 Lava Hound. Oh no. Now I have a dilemma. Alright, next topic. I guess I should continue Super Magic Chest. Yeah, Super Magic Chest, you can now only get them every 500 wins. Or every, circa 500 wins. Because you can't get them out of the shop anymore. So that just makes them a little bit more special. I don't think they scale up, right? Yeah, Super Mario doesn't scale up, in terms of challenges, in terms of in Legendary Arena. But like, I'm pretty surprised. They're really hard to find. They're really hard to get now, but they always yield legendaries, which is or basically always yield legendaries, which is it makes them really cool because they're just so good compared to the Legendary King's draft chest. Way more okay, I should say way less stuff actually. I feel like there's less cards in general and less gold. However, the epic and legendary and rares, I think they're all the same, and you can choose what cards you want because it's a draft chest. So obviously this is going to be a lot better. A lot better. That being said though, legendary chests are still cool. Or Super Magic chests are still cool, but you rarely get them, so they're kind of a treat once in a while. So they're not like game changing anymore as they used to been, as they were so overpowered before. But they're not bad. And I think my last Super Magic Chest was really bad, and this Super Magic Chest is really good, so it kind of evens out. Level 3 Lava Hound. Insanity. Anyways, let's go on to war. We have a war going on here. And I am one of the last attacks. Yeah, there's only 2 more attacks left, and I'm one of them. I need to get this. I'm still continuing my 100% war streak here. And the deck I made was this deck. It's gonna be basically Zap Bait, right? There was Lava Hound and Balloon and Inferno Dragon in the card pool. However, I saw that Lava Hound is level 1. Oh, okay, so I guess I can't use level 3 Lava Hound. Lava Hound is level 1, which is kind of bad if your opponent has like a level 7 freaking Balloon. Or, I'm sorry, level 12 Minion Horde or something. Balloon is level 6, and Inferno Dragon is level 3, I guess, max upgrade. But, like, there's no other synergies. Like, I guess Mega Minion? But, really what you want to play in a Lava Hound deck is, like, bats. Not bats, but, minions. Or Minion Horde. In which they don't have any. Plus, I like playing Lightning instead of Fireball, and they don't have Lightning. So, I'm using this deck instead. The reason why I want to open up Super Magical Chest was to see if I can get a Mega Knight. So I can upgrade it before I can do my War Attack. But, live War Attack today, guys. Wasting a lot of gold upgrading my cards. So yeah, let's get it. This deck, I have decent results with it. However, no defense. So, after my Mega Knight goes down, they can rush me in opposite lane. But let's try this. I'm going to do my first live war battle. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully, I don't lose my first one on camera. And lose my streak at that. Awkward starting here. I'm going to split Goblin Gang in the back. And I have to use Mega Knight. I'm going to have no air counters or no ground counters. Yeah, level 6 Witch is kind of disgusting, but one of my clan has a level 7 Witch, which is even more disgusting. So, Mega Knight, same lane. Let's see what they have. Giant. Alright, so this is interesting. I think I might Skelly Balloons and Inferno Dragon here. The Skelly Balloons will get to the tower, I think. The Giant will get a few hits off, but I think I'm pretty happy with that. They are gonna use minions here. That's kind of awkward. I think I'm gonna send bats in behind. Ooh, okay. This person has pretty decent level stuff. Level 1 Mega Knight's not gonna do work. Or not gonna do much. And you have Night Witch too. Ooh, alright. Interesting. I'm not liking my matchup. Not liking my matchup at all. Oh, I kind of want to miner this lane. I just want to get miner out of my cycle right now. I think they're cycling to their giant. I can definitely get Inferno Dragon down and slap my Night Witch on this Witch. Or Mega Knight on the Witch. Yeah, okay. Inferno Dragon is going to come in late. And they have minions. Ooh, this might be bad. Yeah, they just have a really, good defensive deck too. Valkyrie and Night Witch. They don't have Zap, it seems, though. I haven't seen a Zap or arrows, I'm pretty sure. I want to support this Inferno Dragon. Okay, let's see what they have here. They have arrows. Alright, Inferno Dragon will still get to the tower if they don't waste a minion. Oh my goodness, Zap this right now. Alright, that's game change. That's a game change right there. Oh my goodness, I'm so lucky I don't have Zap. I'm gonna pressure this side. It looks like they're not doing anything. I should have put the bats earlier, but that's okay. Scales moves in the back to distract the bats. Obviously, right? The Witch is a way more bigger threat than the Giant right now. And I can defend the Giant with the Inferno Dragon, no problem. Minions are gonna do that. Alright, I'm gonna expect an arrow here. They might wait for the Skelly Balloon. Okay, they're gonna, wait for a Skelly Balloon. Arrows here. Oh, Spear Golem's still alive. Miner's gonna take that tower, but okay, looks like I'm in the safe here. Wow, I got lucky with my opponent not having Zap. This deck really punishes opponents that don't have Zap or Electro Wizard, as you can see. Level 1 Mega Knight super weak against these level 11 bats. However, I did take the game. Oh, good game. And yeah, as you see here, this deck, again, as you saw there, I lured out. Or because they didn't have Zap, I was just able to overwhelm them. And they kept using their Witch on offense instead of defense, which I think is really key there. Because all I did was slap my Mega Knight down. And it was able to kill the Witch. basically for free. So what they should have done was giant bats or giant minions, because giant minions would have been able to kill my Inferno Dragon. And the giant probably would have got way more damage. Plus, there's still bats that I couldn't deal with. Like, I didn't like Fireball was my only really strong counter to them. And skeletons, skeleton balloon and zap was also another counter, I guess. But honestly, they didn't play that well because they should have wished on defense. Wished on defense not only would have distracted the mine with the skeletons, but it also would have killed the swarm units like my skeleton balloon, my goblin gang, and my bat. So my opponent honestly could have played a lot better. But I was fortunate enough to have my deck work. Streak still going, guys. 100% war, still winning. Let's see how many crowns we both have. We have one extra crown. I'll take it. Alright, so that's good. That's all good and dandy. Not a bad deck. Again, Zap Bait. Really bad counter to minions. Like Minion Horde, Fireball. Right? But minions them of itself, bats, I guess, not really a really reliable counter. But last thing I want to talk about, Royal Recruits. Oh, that's awkward. Royal Recruits Practice. Now, they rolled out this today, but they also nerfed the Royal Recruits without even giving us any, warning. I mean, we knew that the Royal Recruits were going to get nerfed, but, I think this is the biggest nerf in Clash Royale existence. Instead of 6 elixir, they're now 8 elixir, and I'm pretty sure they're the same stats. That's a huge nerf, alright? When something reduces 1 elixir or gain 1 elixir, for example, what's a card that gain 1 elixir or lost elixir? Rebarb? 5 elixir? Oh my goodness, I can't find a card. Furnace, I think, was 5 elixir, right? They nerfed it and they reduced it to 4 elixir and weakening it made Furnace viable. Elixir Pump, they made it, again, I mentioned it earlier in the video, they made it, instead of 5 elixir, 6 elixir. Basically broke the elixir collector. It made it really hard to use and really punishing to use. Another good example would be the bowler. The bowler was, a long time ago, was 6 elixir, but when they reduced it to 5, it started seeing play in Splash Yard. Super powerful. And so yeah, just a few cards like those, it makes a huge difference if a card gains or loses elixir. It basically makes it viable or just unviable. The Royal Recruits, in this case, they were extremely overpowered. I wouldn't were they the most powerful cards? At least in introduction, I would argue that Night Witch was a lot, or Night Witch was pretty strong. Royal Ghost was pretty strong. Elite Barbarians were pretty strong. But they barely nerfed those cards. I guess they nerfed them to a point where they're still usable. The Elite Barbs are still usable. Night Witch, still usable, definitely. Royal Ghost is still powerful. However, they were very careful with the nerfs. And cards that they buff, for example, bats, skeleton balloons, they're very careful with those buffs too. And now I think they're in a pretty decent place in the meta. Royal Recruits, man, oh my goodness, making them cost 2 more elixir? That's crazy. They're the same amount of elixir as a golem. Guys, golem, Royal Recruits, that's crazy. They're so expensive. They used to be 6 elixir, guys. Now they're 8 elixir. Oh my goodness. Another thing about them, now, I don't even know if they're usable, because sure, they were overpowered before, extremely overpowered, stupidly overpowered, but I didn't think they should be 8 elixir. I just think that's way too much, and I feel like it's so punishing, because a golem, if you use a golem, it's a huge tank on the board. It's a huge butt on the board, and it's so hard to get rid of, right? And it's honestly worth 8 elixir, because honestly, 8 elixir to distract troops for your witch, your baby dragon, your inferno dragon, your lumberjack, your royal ghost, all to get rid of. It's super good. It's honestly super worth it. The golem is really good. That being said, the Royal Recruits, they don't provide that much. I mean, they provide a ridiculous amount of offense, but it's not like I can take your tower. It's like, if I leave them alone, I'm going to lose 1,000 plus health. Which honestly isn't that bad for, 4 elixir, right? Before, it was one Royal Recruit costed 1 elixir. Now it's way more, right? And I just think that buffing, nerfing it to 8 elixir is just so bad. Because now, like the combos is as a defense, an 8 elixir defense, which is generally what they're used as, and then they counter push really well. Like it's a defense counter push really well card, like the executioner bowler. Um, it's crazy to me that like a defense, just one card defense is 8 elixir, and also like it kind of sticks in your hand if you don't have a good situation to use it, because you don't want to be down 8 elixir using cards that generally aren't too powerful. I mean, they're powerful, but they're not like royal ghosts powerful. And your opponent can just swiftly put in a hog rider, and you can probably get a few hits in, along with supporting troops. So it's kind of interesting how like the 8 elixir. I don't know how they're gonna be affected in the meta. Maybe this is a good change. But like my idea was, because before there was 6 elixir, definitely putting it to 7 elixir and slightly nerfing their hit points. So what my idea was, because a lot of times they split into 2 lanes, and your opponent or the player who has them attacking them, they can't really defend both lanes. What they can do instead is nerf the normal hit points, not the shield, but the normal hit points. Nerf it so that it dies to one more or one less. One less crown tower, princess tower shot. So basically, they die one shot faster with the princess tower, which I think that nerf, even though making them 7 elixir and they're still super powerful, right? But they die to one less attack of the princess tower, which I think is really crucial, because I felt like the princess tower didn't kill them fast enough. They had so much health. I think that would have been a good nerf, and see where they go for there. But just not changing their stats and making them 8 elixir, that just tells me that Supercell does just the crappiest job of releasing cards. Like, really? Like, you release a card and you had to make it gain basically 33% more elixir to summon? That's crazy. Supercell did a terrible... This video is so long. I don't want to make it 10 minutes, but it's so long. They did a terrible job with these royal recruits. Oh my goodness. I don't know how good they're going to be in the meta. 8 elixir common is pretty polarizing to use. You can get them. I guess the reason why they like really wanted them not to be overpowered was because they're common. Supercell said it themselves. They didn't want to make overpowered commons. And look at the commons they made. They made Snowball. They made Rascals. I mean, they're honestly pretty okay. Snowball is just a fun alternative to Zap, Block, and Arrows. Definitely not terrible, and definitely could find space. I don't want to upgrade it yet. And then Rascals, again, they're not bad. Definitely a fun card to use. They're a Knight and Archer combo. So I might experiment with them, because I just love the Knight and Archer interaction and stuff. But Royal Recruits, man, 8 elixir. I don't know how good they're going to be in a meta, especially for a card that is really a defense card that just amazing counter pushes. I don't know. I think that nerf was really bad. I don't think I'm going to do this challenge on camera, the Royal Recruit practice on camera, because... oh my goodness. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Royal Recruits nerf was insane. Again, maybe they're perfect in the meta right now. Maybe 8 elixir was the perfect point, but I don't know. I feel like it was a bit of a over exaggeration. It was a bit of a over overreaction, that's the word. Anyway, that's that. War deck, War Streak is still going, guys. War Streak is still going. I don't know if I showed the last war, but I went 100% the last war. Again, I don't know if I showed this war, but I went 100% this war. So, we good. We good in the hood, guys. And yeah. That's that. And Super Magical Chest. Level 3 Lava Hound, actually, that's super hype. I'm super hyped about this. This is like my favorite legendary getting level 3. I mean, and so many other ones super close to it. I'm happy that Lava Hound was able to get to level 3. And I've bought a few too, so making that happen. But yeah. Thanks so much for watching. This video is really long. It's just basically me talking about a few things, and all I did was open one chest and do one battle. So, I'm sorry. I wanted to make this video like 10 minutes long, but it turned out to be 20 minutes long. Maybe I should organize my thoughts better.